Hi Sagittarius, it's Sloan Rhodes here. I am doing a different kind of reading for you today. I'm doing a past life experience reading, and I just thought it'd be really interesting because I know many of you have an interest in past lives, or you're curious about them, or you have a certain resonance with them. And so I thought it'd be really fun to do a peek, so we can kind of shine the light of love and consciousness upon past life experiences that you're working on during this time period for the months of May, June, July, and August. I'll do another one at the end of August for September, October, November, and December. And I'm going to draw one card from the Major Arcana of the Fairy Tarot, looking at the general energy surrounding your journey of healing about these past life issues, and one card or three cards from the Past Life Oracle deck and one card from the Magical Unicorns Oracle deck. And I'll draw the cards and then explain it as we go, Sagittarius. Okay. Strength. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. Authority figures. Sagittarius and their authority figures. Scriber, writer, beautiful. Lessons and blessings. That's really nice. Let me pick one more from the Unicorns deck. Oh my gosh, this just came up for Capricorn. Happy surprise. Something very good is about to happen. Okay, put some light in here. Okay, there we go, that's better. All right, let me just take in these energies for you, Sagittarius. Well, we have a lot of really lovely healing energy around this past life experience that you've brought in energetically into this lifetime. So with the authority figures card, we see here that there was an issue with someone in power over you, and it looks like you were a scribe or a writer of some kind. And we do have the lessons and blessings card. So I'm getting the sense that with the past life cards here that you were working under somebody you were working under somebody, but your skills superseded those of your employer, those of your superior, and so you needed to take your skills as a scribe or as a writer forward, leaving behind this authority figure, which is painful for you because you had great respect for this person as a mentor and as an employer or as a superior of some kind. And what happened was, as you moved forward, you had you learned a lot of lessons, obviously, but there were also many blessings in this movement forward with your skills. You were very successful, and it's really interesting because there's often the guilt of success, right? So when we succeed, sometimes we doubt ourselves or we think, that we don't deserve it. And in some cases, there may be the people that we left behind who are part of our journey, but that didn't come along with us as we move forward. And I think that's what Sagittarius, it seems like you are experiencing here. And so where you are in this journey of healing in this particular lifetime and how it might affect you in this particular lifetime, especially during this time period, is that you may be having that residual feeling of guilt, or that you're not worthy of the success that you are experiencing. Yeah, that maybe that feeling of regret at maybe the way you've treated authority figures in this particular lifetime, or there's a sense of that you've held yourself back. So if you have been doing that, Sagittarius, cut that out. Move forward, because you can't you can't make yourself smaller in order to make someone else feel better. You have to just keep expanding. That's part of your job. So if there is that happening, just know that part of your growth and part of your expansion is to continue to grow towards your lessons and blessings. But I do feel that sense of sort of guilt and regret that you're probably experiencing during this particular life, session, time period in this lifetime. But what we have here with the Strength card is to find that sense of sort of balance within yourself, where you can move forward as the fierce lion. You can leave behind those things that you need to leave behind in order to continue your success. It's what you're supposed to do. It's what you're meant to do. But to also be gentle in that approach. Like, you can be successful without being an egomaniac. You can be successful and be gentle at the same time, and be respectful of the people that supported you. And I think that's what's happened. Like, in the past, something happened in a past lifetime. You were mentored by someone with whom you had a really powerful bond and a great respect, and then you got bigger than they were, and you had to move forward. And I think you were very successful. And I think in this lifetime you're kind of experiencing those feelings of guilt and regret, and maybe you even lashed out at people or didn't treat them as well because you didn't want to feel that feeling again in this particular lifetime. So just find that inner strength where you feel more at peace with the ferocity of your talent and your skills, and the patient, gentle nature that you also have within you, and finding that balance between, here we have this beautiful fairy, and she is able to have not only this beautiful docile lamb as her ally, but she also has a fierce lion, not because she's controlling the lion through fear and intimidation, but out of respect. And I think, respect the authority figures that have helped mentor you, but know that you can move forward with them as your ally, but it doesn't mean that you have to make yourself smaller in order to succeed. And we have here with the magical unicorns, we have this beautiful happy surprise. Something very good is about to happen. So, and the more that you kind of have this sense of balance between your fierce nature and your sweeter, more compassionate side, the faster I think this happy surprise will come to you, and the more that you'll be able to appreciate it without that sense of guilt and regret. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed that, Sagittarius. It's kind of a fun little peek at how to shed a little bit of light into these past life experiences that follow us energetically into the lifetime that we're currently experiencing. So I'll see you on the next video or at your next reading, at your private reading. But in the meantime, I wish you much love.